your work matters in the sense that sometimes we downplay the power of our work because we don't see like the ripple effects and the expansion of it. And this also ties in beautifully with money. So if you actually take the time to kind of just pick one of the clients that you work with, doesn't matter which one, the one that you feel called to, and just recall, like the work you have done with this particular person and what kind of shift has happened in this person, or what has she told you, and what kind of impact she's making. And like, for example, I have one client of mine. This is one of my earlier client. And I remember in the call, she was telling me that you as in me, like she was telling me like, you said you are here to empower women. And I can tell you that you just did because you empower
Mm.
me. And this happened in maybe about 10 years ago. So she's one of my first few clients. So at that time, that meant everything for someone who is just starting out. And it still means something to me, not because I need external validation, but sometimes as a human, when I sleep back, that kind of like remind me why I do what I do. But the bigger part about this particular client that really sit with me is because she was telling me how she wished everything she learned now about, this spiritual work, the mindset stuff, she wished she had known it as a kid. Then, maybe she doesn't have to like spend years clearing all those trauma. And because of that realization through our work together, she decided she wanted to be a mindfulness and yoga teacher for kids because she doesn't want her kids to go through what she did. Of course, she cannot truly control because her own kids have her own, lessons, but she did her part to at least share the the lessons that were not otherwise available to her, and making sure her kids and other kids have it. So she decided to become that. And immediately both of us, like me and the client, we can see the ripple effect, right? Because if her kid and her kids' friends and all of the kids have this tool, which will then be passed down, then we'll have less people stressing over trauma to a certain degree. And it's kind of like diluting, not to say diluting, but yeah, kind of like diluting the generational trauma, if you may. Even better, break the curse altogether. But like, it just like really hard to make the next generation better, the world a better place, the earth a better place. And that ripple effect, right? Imagine like, because of what she did, this kid become another yoga teacher who then help another kid. And then you can never trace it logically. I can't even trace it logically, but you get it. It's like, it's going to be like a ripple effect to help 10 more people and 10 more people and 10 more people. So this also ties up with money, because then like, yeah, money is safe in these hands of these conscious people, because the way these conscious people, this conscious generation that we are going to help to shape, whether you have kids or not, but you are helping to shape indirectly or directly, is that the hands of these conscious people, when money is in our hands, we're going to use it to like build a healing retreat, not another shopping mall. We're going to use it to conserve land and build more trees and reforestation, not scraping down forests and build another factory, right? Not to say shopping mall and factory is bad. I love them, but just do it in a more conscious way that is more, like reducing the wastage or the pollution in the factory, things like that. So the more money in the hands of conscious people, the more we can shift that paradigm, tying into what you said earlier, so that the world actually has leaders who are more conscious. So they actually make more conscious decision in the government, in the environment, in the whatever, without going too much into politics, but you get my point here. So yeah, if you still think that it's wrong for the spiritual people to have money, this is kind of invitation to kind of like think again. Is it better that money is in the hands of the conscious or the one who is not conscious?
Mm.